Hello everybody and welcome back to RimWorld Raider Empire. So in the last episode we were working on getting a base cleared, the one that was over here, and it all went well obviously. We got all the loot brought over and all that stuff, so there's no real issues. We do have everyone all ready to go, all hopped up on, I didn't want to switch maps, thank you game, all hopped up on Wake Up, that way we can go and attack a city, and it's going to be a tribal city, which is a bit of a weird one because technically tribes shouldn't be able to have cities. But they acquired it through some weirdness. I forget exactly what situation it was. Oh, for a second there, I was like, why is there quest stuff over here? But yeah, we have the vault. But yeah, technically, they shouldn't have this city because, well, for one, it's one of the Outlanders, but they got it. I think we did a combined assault with them and then we left, which gave them the ownership of the city. And the same thing happened over here. This isn't technically the proper owners. But yeah, so either way, tribes have a city, and I'm not sure how the game's going to handle this, but that's fine. Along with that, last episode we did hire 3 new mercenaries that are going to be dedicated to cleaning because I'm already sick of hearing people complain about how messy the base is. So we hired people just to deal with that because it's going to be a while before our people get back to normal schedule because we're digging out all of this. Other than that, we did get ourselves a whole bunch of power cells built up because we had them sitting around and our power situation was kind of not great, but now it's all fixed and we're good to go. So I did make a mistake here. We do have a skip that was full of clothing, and I I kind of screwed up because I just threw more people in with the clothing. So whoops. What we're going to need to do is deal with this first. So we're going to be sending it off over to this base. That way we could drop that clothing off. And then these people are going to be starting our attack on the city. Now, this city's a bit weird because they're friendly. We're going to be able to go in there and not have to worry about, having to attack right away. So we're going to be able to see what we're up against. And we'll just let that go through. And they bought a bunch of stuff at the same time. You guys, I need you to go right back into the ship, please. That's yellow. Want this group. And yeah, for a second there, I thought it was too heavy. I'm like, you just came. How is it too heavy? So then we can also do a haul urgently on all this stuff to make sure it's not sitting outside because it is all deteriorating. Same with that. So can you guys, get back in, and then I can select the ship. Thank you. We'll launch that ship and you are ready to go into here. Now we are going to want to visit because we're not going to be attacking. We're going to go and take a look to see what the mortar situation is like. Technically, all the cities should have mortars, but because they're tribes, I'm not sure if they're going to be weird or not because the tribes... Here, let's enter city. The tribes might be having the same type of city loadout as a normal city, where they have all the turrets and all the mortars, and let's take a quick look. They definitely have turrets. Definitely turrets. Now, that's going to be weird. Okay. Threw me off. I wasn't expecting to see us there. I'm not seeing any mortars, though. We do have traders because they are friendly. Wow. Okay, so we're going to... How much silver is around? Because these are big stacks. So we have 30,000 silver sitting on the ground. And there's a bunch of traders around that have even more. So we're going to want to kind of prioritize who we're going to be attacking. I guess not really prioritize because once we start, it's all going to hit the fan anyways. But these turrets. So what type of strategy do we want? So yeah, there's no mortars by the looks of it, which is quite useful for us. Got components, advanced components. Yeah, this would be a good person to attack. Got some architect stuff. So how do we want to do an attack? So you got resurrectors. That would also be a good person to attack. Yes, it would be. 23,000. Okay, so we're going to send... I guess the best way to go to try to get as many people killed as possible, since there's going to be a lot of money in what they're carrying, is kind of drop in groups all over. There's like nobody here. And they do... Okay, good. They do have tribal weapons. So... our best bet is to send groups all around and let them pick people off. That way, when they go to try to flee, we have it all covered. Now, we do have a big issue with all these turrets. There is quite a few of them. We have 7 autocannons. And, oh, that's not so bad. 3 uranium slugs. Now, these turrets are obviously able to one-shot us when they get through our shield and any bastion that we might have anyways. We could already claim these doors. That's kind of weird. So what we could do is make it so everyone is able to go search and destroy once we get enemies with them. That's a little risky because obviously the turrets will have the control over us. We'll see. We'll see. Let's get everyone dropped in. So then you guys can launch, and we're going to want to get that zoom in. So we have a group there. We can send group over here. We could land on this boardwalk, right? It looks like there's not a lot of buildings here. It's probably because buildings should have spawned and the game's like, it's not safe to spawn that there. I'd like to stay far enough away from that turret. So we'll land that right there. We'll get this group to come right over here and we'll get these turrets dealt with, which is a little bit risky. They're not hostile with us right now, so it's not super high concern. Okay, and then we'll get that, launch out. I want that to zoom in. So we have a group up there. We can get one over in this corner. We'll readjust them and get these ships out before we start the attack as well. Okay, that not on its way yet. Oh, there it goes. So then this can also pop in, zoom in. We have a giant wall across here. So that group should be able to cover all that. And we can get this one right over here. They're small groups, but it'll work. Okay, and as soon as they've disappeared there, we can get this group in. So then this one, we'll get... We are running out of groups, so I guess right here. Now that has a lot of... Oh, it's only the 2. Not so bad. Let's get that coming in right there. And then we have a big group, which is our last group, of course. That can launch... I guess over here. There's another trader and a couple turrets. And then we'll have to kind of sweep our way through. Now this is a big group and they are going to be able to split up. And we'll mostly have the groups hold their edges to kill people. And then we'll get this section of the group to go and murder everything. Oh boy, I hope that landing on that bridge is safe. Or else we're going to have a hard time. And now it's nobody here. So hopefully this base is safe. If not, we're fucked. And you guys... Oh, I was going to be like, you cannot go free. And that's good. So then we got to get these ships out of here as well, which is a massive pain in the ass. How much cash do you got? Of course, I can't click. 23,000. So yeah, you're one that we're going to definitely want to kill. And the Resurrectors. Okay, and there's that. Is that all the groups? Yes, because this would have been the last one we sent out. So I don't want to reinstall that. Can we get this group to move away from the ship, please? That way, when we get a person in, it doesn't actually put them in. If I can click that, thank you. So we'll get this out of here. We shouldn't need any ships for right now. All right, so there we go. That should be all the ships out of here. So this guy down here, we want to kill. So what we'll do is come down this way. Oh, I thought you were going to go in there. So we'll come down here and just protect. And is there anyone else that we're going to want to focus on? Obviously, we have turrets and stuff. And we have a small turret there. That's not really as much of a concern. That's more of a threat to us. We'll kind of come right here. That way we can attack them first. We do have you. So we're going to want to make sure we're attacking that. So we'll start with the range on that. Not much. Let's get a bit further away. And of course, we don't outrange it, which is a bit of a pain. But we can focus on you. There is a bunch of cash here. That's good to know. This group has no one to focus on. Okay, this group has no one to focus on. Those aren't traders. This group, ooh, there is some traders over here. You don't really have a whole lot, but we'll focus on you because that's, oh no, we should probably focus on that and that. You know what? It'll only take a second to kill you. Yeah. Should be fine. Hopefully they'll deal with it quick. And then this group is going to work through all of our turrets. What do you have? Lots of stuff. Okay. So then that should be pretty good. And you guys, can you focus on this? So we're attacking on multiple fronts. This is going to be a bit of a mess, but we'll just deal with it and hopefully no one dies. We do technically have shields, but I don't think it's going to be worth the effort of putting them down and all that. And then we don't need this, or this. Okay, let's do it. Okay. Oh, there's 2 factions here. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. But, okay. And then that also got killed. Okay, so then we need to deal with these turrets quickly as possible. Preferably not the melee group. Okay, that's fine. Okay, and then that's good. And this group over here, so you're going to be attacking all these. Can you focus on the one that's actually a threat? I'm not so much worried about the little one. It's not going to really kill us. And you guys are dealing with that. Shouldn't be an issue. And do you have anything that's going to be worth it? Nope. So then you guys can... Is there any threats over here? Not really. Come down the hallway so you can shoot a little bit better. This group, we do have a turret over here. But other than that, there's not really much of a threat. Now, there could also be traitors popping out kind of all over the place. We got to just make sure we kill them. Let's go... I don't really want to stand beside the battery, but I'd like to kill these people. We are taking a lot of damage over here because of the turret and the people. Let's get ourselves protected at least from one at a time, because that turret there is going to really fuck us up. We can come in here. Roof collapse, sandbags, and steel. That's fine. Is there anything worth? We do have some pythium here. Holy shit, I didn't realize you had 3 power cells. Nice. We do have a shock lance here. We're not too worried about that. No one should come and steal any of this stuff. And damn it. See, should have your weapon. Okay, so the melee people. What we'll do, the problem, they're gonna say what we'll do is get them to go out and do search and destroy, but they will search and destroy turrets, which is obviously not exactly ideal. Let's get this group to run in through here. Is there a turret over here? No. We'll run through these buildings and make sure we kill anyone. We can get the melee group to go and do these. Well, can we also have C as part of that? Here and then here. Thank you. We'll get this group. Yeah, for fuck's sake. This is why I don't want them just running around. Okay, so then we have 1 mercenary dead. And you guys can't even get much of a line of sight on that. I guess it should be fine. They have a pretty accurate weapon with high skill. But yeah, these turrets just wreck. Can you guys make your way through? What's everyone else up to? You're taking some damage. Oh, smoke would have been a great idea, because turrets can't attack us when we have smoke. Okay, well, I always forget that smoke's a thing. Some loot. Some loot. See, cities don't have it, so we have to go and claim all the doors. It's so nice. Can you guys make your way up into there, please? And you guys can make your way into the hallway. Do we have any turrets over here? No. Okay, so we have nothing to worry about over here. We do have a bunch of silver, some medicine, and it's a dead end. So we'll get ourselves to come up and around. We can't... Okay, we'll come up. We can get that group to come up into there. We can't get in here because this wall? For fuck's sake. Okay. Hopefully no one comes and steals anything. Can we get this group to come down and check? Why can't we get in here? There's something weird happening with that. You guys gonna have that covered. I'm not too worried about those things. Can we get back a little bit, please? There you go. Thank you. We'll hold off on attacking this. We'll get you guys to just kind of run defense, because you already have one of your squad fucked. Oh, a traitor. I don't see anything too fancy in there, so what we'll do is make our way up into this. Actually, we should go and try to kill as many people as possible, because as soon as the city is cleared, we're good to basically not worry about any threats. Can we get that uninstalled, please? I don't even know what everyone else is up to. Clark, you're a part of that group. You are a part of that group. Okay, and where's everyone else? So you guys are over here. There's the battery there. We can get you to check in here. Check in here. And then I don't see any turrets over here, so you can then check in here. Check in here. That should be making them run around. It'd be a good time to come and fuck that up instead, actually. Okay, change of plan. Come over here. Mess that turret up. That's more of a threat. How's your range? You're fine. There's also that there, but that doesn't have line of sight, so we're good. You guys, we need you... guys up to. We need that to be uninstalled. Julia, can I get you to uninstall that, please? Now that it is causing a problem where they go free, so that's all fine there. Can we get you guys to come up into here, and then where's the next turrets? I don't see any. Come into there. There is nothing there, so you can come there. There's no turrets here, so you're going to want to do a run around so you can come into here. Why is that doing that instead of letting me drag them through constantly? I'm not sure. Should have, but it was doing a bit of a weird. Okay, and then you guys are just going to hold there. That's good. Oh, it's a door. Okay. Julia, can you draft, please, so we can move through? Thank you. And we have a person. That's why we come into the room, so we can get that checked. And that's a dead end. Okay. So then we'll get this to come in through here. You're making your way up that way. Hey, see, they are doing the runaround in there. I don't know why in there wasn't letting me do it. And you drop with a bunch of stuff. Good. Where do we need to go next? Where are the turrets? Because that's where our real problems are. Let's combine these groups down here since we did lose one of the group. So we'll get them all to come in. There's no way for us to get close to any of these because there's so much open space. So we'll just have to run everyone in at the same time. This group here is attacking it. You should have been. Group here, you guys can. Do we have any turrets around here? It doesn't look like it. Where is all the turrets? Okay, we have a uranium slug there. And then that's just these two. One's getting destroyed. We don't need to worry about that. Where's the rest of the autocannons? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one up here is in a good spot. Let's get you guys to run over to here, because then you could attack that without getting hit. Where was another one? Right there. So then the rest of the turrets are right here, other than that one that we know of, and this one over here. Can we get to this safely? Kinda. If we come through this way and around, we can come up and into there. Ah, we got you guys right there. And you guys come right there, and you should be able to do that reasonably safe. And you guys can just hold right there while this group comes in there, and then we'll merge that. Then you're free to merge up with that, and you're holding all the forts. There we go. We're in a good position here. We do have a person right here. Can you come in melee, please? Can you come and check this and check this? Nothing too fancy there. Okay, and then we're going to want to deal with this. So your range is there, so we can get... We have basically the same range as them. What we can do is just kind of go across this way, go across that way. We'll just hope that we can kill it very quickly. Yeah, everyone just shoot it. Fuck, they still managed to get one of us. Oh god, I hate these. There you go. Okay, so then that's 2 dead mercenaries that we're gonna have to deal with. It happens, I guess. Since we know where all the turrets are, you guys can search and destroy. Are you not shooting this? You are, just poorly. So now everyone's gonna be search and destroying there. You guys, can you guys just do a search and destroy, please? That should be fine at this point. You guys should be okay to do a search and destroy at this point, too, since most of our turrets are dealt with. You guys are working on that. And then once that's done, you guys are fine to search and destroy. Yeah, we should be okay to just search and destroy. You guys, attack that. You already are. Okay, so then that's safe. You guys can go search and destroy. And then that leaves us with basically just this one turret, which I guess everyone's going to search and destroy. So we just got, oh, 2 turrets. So we just got to hope that they'll not die in the process. Yeah, that's the problem with these turrets. They're tanky as shit. You guys are all working on it. Just kill off everyone as quickly as possible, please. You are ready to go. So everyone now should be search and destroy. We'll just reset. That way they can go. We can also do an allow all, and we'll get some searching going on. So can you check this building in here, please? And then in there, we'll get Wicked to come and check in. For fuck's sake, I don't want to clean. Thank you. Oh, interesting. That's some fancy stuff in here. Good, we need warheads. Can you check all of this, please? Can you check all of this, please? Can you check all of that? You check in there. Yes. Can you check that there? You should be shooting anyone that you come across anyways. And everyone already left back here. Well, that's not exactly ideal that everyone's congregating near the center, but it's whatever. Can we get you to come, fuck's sake, come into here? What is in this building? Whatever it is, it's stopping me from telling them to be able to do anything. It's just a ton of walls and shit. Roof collapse, that's nothing of too much concern. And base destroyed. All right. So we win. And it looks like everyone now has nothing else to do. So what we need to do is quickly, as quickly as possible, not that it actually matters too much about how hastily we do this, more so for my sanity, get everyone to go and check as many buildings as possible. Area revealed, oh, that's going to be an annoying message. And then once we get everything checked, any wounds should be minor wounds because obviously people just die. Once we check all of these, we can do our quick leave, which should be a non-issue. So that's all good. I don't know what rooms we're already checking. Can you check this building in here, please? And we'll also, anyone that's not currently doing anything could go free because they'll automatically run around and just check stuff. Not because they want to, but because they're looking for joy items and stuff like that to use. Lady, can you come and check in there, please? And then obviously we're gonna have to do a manual check of any other rooms that might be around. Check that, then that. Then check, oh, I didn't mean to shift while moving the screen because it makes it move way too fast. All in here, please. And that got ignored there. Hey, Julia, can you come and check that, please? Pan, can you check in here, please? No, oh, because you were already drafted. There you go. Simon, ooh. More power cells, good. Can you check in there? You're free to go, I guess. That's all fine. Now, the real question is, are we going to want to deconstruct stuff for resources? Only 5 steel beds on the whole map? Seriously? Oh my god, this building. Can we check that, please? Thank you. Can you check that? Oh, there's so many little things that we got to check. Really wish there was an easy way to do this, but what can you do? Can you come and look in there? Thank you. You're free to go. You're free to go. Actually come into here and then there. Thank you. You're free. You're free. You're free. Oh, there's food. So we don't need to worry about that. We do want you to come check in here. What's our cash loadout looking like so far? 124,000 silver. Not bad. It being a tribal city definitely has some effect because a lot of that silver, obviously we came in, there was 30,000 on the ground. And then there was a few people that had probably, there was what, a 20,000. There was another like 13,000 up here. So far it's like most of the money that we got was dropped by people more than anything. So it does seem like tribal cities are kind of shit. Not that they should exist in the first place. And building wise, they seem pretty, lacking for the most part. We got some food over here, so you're free to go. We can do an allow all, that way they can start doing stuff. We are gonna want to claim any of these that are around and uninstall them because they are useful. What we can do is try to get some steel out of this and some wood. So we can grab all of these, select them, deconstruct them. People should start getting to them. Oh no. Okay, it's just a trade. I thought it was a raid. Can we get this? Uninstalled, please. Thank you. And we have all over here that needs checking. So you're going to go check that. Gus, you're going to go check that. Man, there's a lot of power cells around. Holy crap. There's 6. It seems like more than that, but I'll still take them. We do need to get ourselves a ton of advanced components. I haven't seen any of the big drugs yet. We are allowed to take whatever we want out of the big drug piles at this point, because obviously we made that rule change a while ago. Addiction purifier would be nice, because then we can abuse drugs without having to worry so much about it. So Freckles, you're free to go. Okay, so we need to do a organized check of all the rooms. Paulson, can you check all of that, please? Winnie, can you check in here? Shen, can you check all of that? Clark, can you check that? And then come over here, please. Nikki, can you come and check that room? And that's all done. That's all done. We can get these batteries deconstructed. We'll get all the solar panels deconstructed. Any comms consoles will get deconstructed. Any non-steel beds, wood beds. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of beds overall. But we can claim them so people could sleep in them. Kind of want to deconstruct them because it'd be more useful for us. All statues, we'll take statues as we leave. That should be a non-issue. Area field. There is TVs. Only the one. I guess we'll uninstall it and take it with us. Which I guess we don't need to uninstall it in that case, because we can just take that after. We do have steel table and chair and stools. Those are all worth deconstructing. You're free to go. So that's all of these buildings looked at. You're free. Jess, can I get you to come check that whole strip and then into here? I guess when we came around to kill that turret, we didn't walk through the building because there wasn't a way. Oh, that's a lot of buildings we just checked. We can get those deconstructed. That is getting deconstructed. Good. Yeah, people are checking a lot of stuff. And Gus is already doing that, so then you're free to go. We do have a bunch of steel benches. That would probably be a good idea. And there's the wood there too, so we'll get that all deconstructed. We can also do another allow all, just to let people do whatever they need to do. So who's doing what? Clark. Yes, good. More advanced components. We are very low on them. We do have a bunch of Herculeum in here too, which is nice. And some Lucy. And some more silver. Okay, I guess we'll take those TVs. We could stick them into the vault in case we need them for other stuff. And then the shit TVs we'll deconstruct. There's only the one around, so we don't need that. Winnie, you're good. Oh, good. More drugs. We got a bunch of Lucy. We would probably get people to take Lucy if we really wanted to. But that is looking pretty much fully explored. So we are going to want people to do some deconstruction. Everyone is able to. And we have no hauling that's going to get done. Now, one issue that we're going to have for the haul out of here is we need to make sure that we can load people into a ship. Which is going to be a little bit tricky. Pan, you're good to go. Because obviously we're going to take the method that we took before in quick leaving. Because we can do that here. It's only pristine ruins, I think, that you're not allowed. We can actually check world. Because if not, then we got to actually start preparing. Yeah, we can reform. Now, I say that, but I remember if you click accept, it doesn't let you. Maybe I'm wrong. We're going to try it anyways. Is that everyone? Oh, have some rooms. Ooh, more plasteel. So yeah, we're going to try to quick leave. I'm 90% sure that we're able to. I'm pretty sure we've done it for another city. It's just you have to make sure that there's no hostilities and no turrets around to be able to do it. But for some reason, I kind of have a feeling that it won't let us for some reason. I don't remember. I don't know what the feeling is from, though. But it could be an issue. Either way, we're going to try it. We're just going to have to quickly deconstruct some stuff first. So what we need... So what's our total silver haul? 135,000. That's good. So what we need to do is get most people out of here. We're going to need a couple people. That way the loot is split amongst them. Once we get into the world map. And then we have to split those off with the ship as proper loads. That way we can actually take off, because this obviously has a capacity limit, and this is going to be over a capacity limit. And then there's also all the corpses. Although technically we don't need their gear, but we're going to take them anyways. Can you guys speed this up? How much chem fuel did we end up getting out of this? Sadly, we're probably going to lose a bunch of meat and stuff. Oh no, because it's cold out. Yeah, okay. A legendary tube. Yeah, how much chem fuel's on the ground? Oh, that's not that much. I thought it'd be much more. And we, 34. Oh, I don't want to do that. We get finished off anyone that's downed. Thank you. And we only had 2 deaths out of that. We are going to have to get more people because we have been losing people gradually. But that's kind of the whole point of them, is that they're expendable. And there's no point resurrecting them because obviously as soon as they die, their bionics disappear. And that's kind of their big thing. How much anti-grain warheads did we walk away with? 55 more isn't bad. I'll take that. And you can also deconstruct any more of those. The beds they're all allowed to use. Thought I already grabbed all these dressers, but apparently not. Deconstruct. How much steel's around at this point? How much plasteel as well? That's not a lot of plasteel. I don't think we're actually walking away with that much stuff in the grand scheme of things. Not compared to some of the other cities we've done. Advanced components? 67? Yeah, it's not really anything too crazy. I guess it was also a pretty easy city overall, too. It's the tribal thing. It makes it weird. But we're not going to get too into ripping everything apart. There's still some turrets left. Flame. Deconstruct, please. It looks like only the one, though. There's also a lot of steel wall that we could deconstruct. That's just kind of in between stuff. We're not going to worry about it, though. We're not hurting that bad for steel. Can take all these coolers, though. How much lavish meals do we have around? Because people are eating that. Literally just that. Okay. On the plus side, we did get away with a whole bunch of power cells. And then there's also a bunch of just bionics. There's just all these good stuff that people had on them. And some statues. Oh, I thought that was 202 Y beauty. Had me thrown off for a second. Either way, I think everyone's done. Yeah, everyone's done. Okay, so the escape, assuming it lets us. Oh, what are you guys doing with the armor? The hell? Making it weird. Can we have red? You. Red. You. Red. You. White helmet. Everyone else is reasonably close to what they should be. Yeah, okay. Just don't be weird. And then, wow, we're actually going to get in and out of a city in one episode? What the hell? That's a weird. Obviously, the hauling here makes things a lot easier. So we need a ship. Load. Grab an item. Obviously, it's not going to get loaded up. So we're going to want this to go in. The city is here. Make sure I do the right things. And we'll get everyone to come in right over here. We'll grab everyone. So everybody come in here. And we'll get everybody out except for... Well, we're going to need a new ship for Clark and Howie. Although I guess since they have the portable shields, we can just get them as part of... I'm just looking at the extra weight. But that's not really much in the grand scheme of things. So we can leave Clark, Howie, and then the Green Squad. The biggest, I don't know what our weight is going to be. And then there's no easy way to check. Don't be active. Thank you. The only way to check would be to select everything. Oh, that's fine. Yeah. Because that only wants stuff that's in a home zone and in stockpiles, but we're not doing either of those. Okay, either way, let's get all of these people out. We'll do that. And then green people, we'll keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total people here. That should make life easier. So then you guys all get out of here. Can we get everyone undrafted? That way they can go in. And then there should be no other ships here because everything's already been sent out. So we're not going to have any issues with that. You're going to refuel. That's fine. And we already have corpses, so those corpses will all get stripped when we do our quick leave. That is everyone out. So then you guys got to go back to base. Base. Okay, and now that that's officially out, we then need to reform. Now, is this going to actually work? So we got, wow, quite a bit of pemmican, which makes sense because every person would have been carrying pemmican. We don't need to worry about their weight capacity because they're not going to be running the caravan anyways. Food-wise, we got quite a bit of raw stuff. Not so much on the meat side. That's not really much of a concern. We did get a lot of Nutramine, which is nice. Some components, some advanced components, nothing too fancy. Textiles are a little bit on the lacking side. We've gotten many more textiles from just normal bases. Medicine and glitteral medicine lacking. Drugs aren't so bad. But we have in the past seen like 1,000 of certain kinds of drugs before. But, you know, again, the tribals are apparently kind of lacking. And we're still good on weight. So far, we could have fit it all into one ship. A lot of smoke leaf. Not bad. And then we do have some blocks. We may as well take them. We're actually very good for weight. We can get everyone out in 2 loads. 2 resurrectors and 6 mech cells. That's wonderful. The cells are the big ones there. What else do we got? So we do have statues we're gonna want. Gonna be a bit of a pain. We can also leave the telescope. We don't really need that. TVs we can take, and that will be put into the vault. Mega screen TV we'll take. Obviously the manometric and that stuff. 2 more chem fuel reactors. We got our 2 shields. And then we just got, oh, bionics. So we got an architect eye and arm. And that's basically the only thing of value. Other than obviously these will sell off. That's not going to really do us much in the grand scheme of things other than just be sell material. And we got a bunch of wood, which doesn't hurt. And we're still under capacity. So then we just got weapons. And the majority of these weapons and clothing, there isn't going to be much overall, obviously, because they weren't geared up or anything. But it's mostly just parkas, jackets, and tribal gear. Some toques. There's not going to be any power armor except for the ones that were on our corpses. Got some bear armor, I guess. And we're back into stuff. So we don't want these. So we got some more statues. 135,000 silver is pretty good, though. Definitely a nice haul. Even if we didn't get much of anything else, that's a good haul. We'll take the telescopes. And that's basically it. So yeah, that's not even a full shipload. So that makes life a lot easier. So we should just be able to just make sure everything's been dealt with. So that's slag to corpses. All this. Oh, the walls. We don't need those. Got that. Don't need... I guess we could take the bedrolls. Yeah, we should. And that telescope. I guess I did say we won't take... Yeah, it's fine. We'll take it. So, and that's good. And then we're out. And then you guys are a full capacity of enough for 1 ship. So all we have to do is send this ship out with a person. We're good to go. I took all those people in case we needed to split it, but yeah, no, that's a very light city. So what we can do is grab Craig. Sure, it doesn't really matter. Craig, there you are. You guys are just going to do what you need to do. Let's get this shit loaded out of here while we're loading stuff. So we want... We have a resurrector here? I didn't know that. All the loot is fine. It's mostly just all these damn mechs. And then the weapons and stuff. Because this whole storage is kind of a mess. We have just a bunch of random power armors because that's when they were fighting us with it all. We have a lot of power armor helmets. Holy hell. I don't know why. I know they are still fighting us with them too, but that seems overly done. And then obviously they have all their bedrolls that they refuse to pick up and use, even though they're technically supposed to, but they don't always follow the rules. And drugs, we're going to want to get some wake up sent over here. That way we could take it somewhat regularly. It kind of sucks that we didn't get any of the fancy drugs, but I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. Craig, hurry up, please. So then we need you to go here, form a caravan. I really got to try what that other form caravan option is. Because there's the two options, and I don't know what it is. But that's ready to go, so we should just be able to merge and then launch out because it all fits. And then everyone's going to have loot on them, which would be a lot easier if it was only the one person. But again, I wasn't sure about the whole weight situation. But can go ahead, oops, go ahead and halt urgently on that. And then we only went with, we really didn't get much wake up. Do we have any here? 200 wake up here already. So we'll send all this over to the other base. But we are going to want these people out of here. So we'll load you up into this, and that's going to be... Yo, I guess... I'm going to want you guys... Oh, I guess we could load that up. Yeah, that'll be fine. So we're going to want you guys to go. And I forgot that it's going to need to empty them out. I figured that we can just draft them and empty them out after we set that up, but their weight is all screwy, so that's not a good idea. So you have a bunch of stuff. So I will go through and purge all this stuff, I guess. It's going to be kind of a pain in the ass, and it'll take a while. But I'll have that ready for next episode, so I'll just spread you guys out. That way I can just do the dump. And next episode, I don't know what we're going to do, actually. But we'll get... Like, you shouldn't have anything, right? Or did that all get merged into your inventory, too? No, you're fine to go. And then Clark... Yeah, all these people will because they were a part of that. Either way, that's a pretty good haul, considering everything. But that's going to be it for today. I don't know what we're going to do next episode. We do have, obviously, more bases, more cities. That was a very easy city. They're not all going to be one episodes, obviously. We've done cities before. A combined assault. We do have to buy some more mercenaries. But... Oh, I didn't want to move this. Oops. The problem with the combined assault, as I said before, it makes it so there's going to be a lot of fire that we got to deal with so we don't lose all of our loot. And then they're also going to loot the city. Yeah, I don't really want to... We're going to have to. Because it's going to take us less than 22 days to work through this whole area, I think. Although whoever those are for... which is probably actually the Blue Moon Corporation, because it's always the Blue Moon Corporation. We could piss them off and make it so those quests go away. We'll see. We'll see. But we'll probably get to destroying these once we get all this loot moved around to where it needs to be. And we'll get some wood sent over so we can get this stuff finished up and hire some more mercenaries. That way we are, you know, back to our full numbers, because we're kind of on the low side. We've been losing quite a bit. But either way, that's going to be it for today. So thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you'll have a great day. See ya.